Hey guys, it's me again, Lisa. And today, what day is it today? Sunday. I'm still a little foggy. For those of you that are just watching me for the first time, I have had the virus for, today will be day 8. So I am feeling better. And I wanted to do a luxury Neiman Marcus haul and a few things that I got when I got back that I just want to share with you before I start wearing, and I think that you guys would love. So I've got a new Chanel bag, and I've got my first piece of ready-to-wear Chanel. Back up a little bit, I just went to the Reward Style Like to Know It conference in Dallas. Had the best time. I had a good time with everyone else, but there was a lot of things going on within myself, like challenges and things that I have accomplished mostly through the carnivore diet, and just mentally too, just to go somewhere by yourself as a mature woman in a very young profession. It just was a good time. And one of the days, I believe it was the last day, I was just feeling so good, so proud of myself for doing what I knew was best, even when it's not the easiest thing to do. And I went to one of the guys at the front. It's the same guy that ended up finding my watch for me and bringing it to me. And I asked him, I said, I would like to, okay, first of all, back up. I had gone to eat lunch by myself because I didn't want to eat what was at the lunch, and I did not have another meeting until 4:30, and it was probably about 12 o'clock or 12:30. I went up to my room and I thought about, like trying to lay down and take a nap. I was just so pumped and I felt so positive and so good that I thought, I'm going to go somewhere. So I had been asking around, and a lot of people mentioned a couple of malls around and everything, and I didn't really want to go too far. So I asked the guy, did he have a driver, and where was the closest, best place for me to go? And he was thinking, and I said, I really just want to go to like a good Neiman Marcus. He said, Neiman Marcus? He said, well, we've got one of those right down the street. You can walk to it. It's the original Neiman Marcus, the first one. And I was like, you're kidding. I mean, no one had ever mentioned that to me. So he walked me outside. We looked, and it was literally like three blocks down. So I took off out of there. I put my Gucci flip-flops on so I could walk good and just have a good time and not worry about, my feet hurting. And went down there, and it was a magical shopping day. Some days are just like that. Everywhere I went, everyone was so kind and nice, and it wasn't very crowded at all. It reminded me of when I went in, I think Bergdorf in New York, how it's just like the different floors and it's just so nice and pretty. The first place I went was the Sisley counter, and I had the nicest lady help me, and I actually had found a lipstick that I wanted to get, but they were out of it. But I told her that I loved a 90s lip. I loved like a Naomi lip, and so she chose this for me. It is the Sisley lip liner, and it's in the color chocolate. And then this lip gloss that I have on, it's so pretty. It's number 3 in Sunrise. Just a typical me type of color, peachy pink with sparkles. Then I went and I cruised through the handbag section. I really had a YSL bag on my mind. I've been wanting a YSL bag, but there are so many styles that I didn't know which one I wanted, and then I got there, I didn't like any of them that they had. So that is when I went into the Chanel boutique, and it was crowded in there. I took a few pictures of my outfit, and I was kind of just documenting where I went that day because I knew I would be doing videos. And I just, I guess I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel, I didn't really have anything on my mind that I wanted. And so I just kind of cruised through there, and then I left. I went to the second floor, which is like the really big time designer clothes, and talked to a lady. And then she sent me to the 4th floor, which has more of like, designer jeans that we're used to, like Frame, A Goldie. They had the Sept. That's one of my favorite new brands, is the Sept. And I told them, a lot of times when I go out of town, My favorite things to get are like a really good blazer or jacket, kind of something I can wear a lot and I can kind of tie to that memory. And I was just feeling so good that day. I really wanted to get something good. And I had the sweetest girl helping me. So we ended up getting these few things. So let me go ahead and stand up and show you the first thing that I got. I told her how much I loved blazers, and this is one we actually tried on probably, I would say 10 different blazers, and it came down to this one and a short Veronica beard, genuine leather. This one is faux leather, but there was just something about this one. The color, it's that color that I love so much that is kind of like a chocolate milk. It's chocolate, but it almost has that undertone of a lavender or purple, and I just loved it. So it's the ALC, I did get the size 6 because I like mine a little bit oversized. Okay, to wear what I'm wearing now, this is what I actually had on that day. It's one of my favorite outfits that I took to the conference. It's a Norma Kamali, the jogger jumpsuit. And right now I just have it on with my new Uggs, but this jumpsuit is so versatile. It is like I like to dress, where you just put on a layer, you can put on most any boots, heels, flip-flops, I mean just anything, and then put on a jacket, especially if you're in a colder place and you put on like a big teddy coat or something like that. This is your go-to, you know, little underlayer. But I love that it's still dressy. You can still put a belt with it. It's just one of my favorite things. So I thought I would put this on just to show you what I was wearing that day to try these things on with. As you can see, it is fitted. So this is a 6. I don't even know if I tried on the 4. Seems like I did in the black, and I could button it, but I really liked this better. What really made me decide on this, besides the color, is the lapel. I just think that they are so I don't know what it is. Is it 70s? It reminds me of JJ on Good Times or whatever that show was. And the color and the structure of this jacket, I just think is gorgeous, gorgeous. And I do think it is available in different colors. If you don't like this, it was a stretch for me to go for something that isn't black, but this particular brown color just really got me. So it remains to be seen if I will still wear it as much as I would a black one, but I wanted something special that day. I was gonna try to go for things that were special to me, and I thought this was very, very special. And then while I'm standing up, I'll go ahead and show you these. These are both the Sept. I don't know exactly what the name of these are. Let's see, they're the joggers. She said that these are one of their best sellers. This is the Desert Rose, and they were having their friends and family that day. So I actually got these 25% off. This is right up my alley. You can see these with any type of shoe. Just such a versatile pant. I loved this color. You guys know I'm a lavender person. I love lavender, and I knew that this would look good with black. So anytime I see a color that I really like, I go for it because I wear black so much. Sometimes it's good to just throw a color in there. And we know cargos are popular now. They're on trend. I loved the gathers at the bottom. And these were not on sale because they are just their ones that they always bring back every year, but I just really liked them. The same Sept. These have a cuff at the bottom, and I love a wide waistband. To me, that is just, I don't know, I feel like it looks better on me, and it's very comforting when you have a wide waistband like that. And they're just beautiful. I hope you can see just how pretty the fabric is. And at that moment, I just really realized how valuable things like these are just for any occasion. Like, say you're going to a Christmas party, put this with your blazer and a really funky pair of heels. I will actually list a pair that I have in my cart from Edelman that have like these big feathers and stuff. Or this with just your white tank and your tennis shoes. This is a pair of pants that would be good to take with you on any vacation. because the possibilities are just endless. Okay, and I'm kind of just taking you through my day. So we did all of this upstairs, and what was really cool, and I love this, I always say when someone comes up to me and they say, may I help you? I'm the first one to say yes. Yes, you can help me, because I like to shop alone. Like, I don't need to shop with friends or, oh my gosh, my mom and Brooke, they're different kinds of shoppers. I'm kind of a drive-by shopper. I don't like to look through every rack. I kind of like someone to help me. I want them to look at me. I want to tell them a little bit about my style, and I want them to just kind of show me what they think I'll like. That's the kind of shopper I am. And it's even better when the person really gets me, is very sweet, and I enjoy their company. And that's how it was this day. So she was able to help me throughout the whole store, and I loved that. So we took everything that I was interested in downstairs, and we went to the shoe department. And I really didn't have anything on my mind, but I always know that I love a good-looking pair of comfortable shoes. Like, for instance, my Gucci flip-flops I was wearing that day. That way they're comfortable, but they're still a little elevated, and I still feel good. Let's see, even these shoes I have taken on vacation. I think they're not too bulky. And the Valentino bow slides, those have saved me many times. Little shoes like that just really make a big difference. So I was looking around. I had tried on several pairs of like Valentinos and other shoes, and I just knew I wasn't going to get anything that wasn't practical, didn't fit me good, and then really didn't wow me. Then I came across these. These are the Versace slides, and they are just magnificent. I have tried so many pair of slides, and they never, they never fit my foot well, and they're always like hard, almost like the Adidas. These are the just softest, most pillowy, most beautiful slides I have ever seen. And when I put these on, I'll put them on now, but I don't know if you'll get the same effect. They're so soft, you guys. They're the best slides like this I have ever put on. And just that matte black with that big ornate Medusa Versace head. And they do come in other colors, but nothing will beat these. They are fabulous. I mean, I'm going to wear these so much with sweatpants, with pants like, this outfit, some of those Sept pants. They are just, when I put them on, it was like all the other shoes I had been trying on just went away. To make sure you can see like all of that detail. And then we were walking back to the handbags. I looked at the Balenciaga. I do like the small Balenciagas. You guys know I've always loved Balenciaga. And then we went to the Chanel section, and we walked in there, and there was no one in there. And so it was just the perfect time. And I looked around, and one thing I've learned is when you go in a Chanel boutique, and it might be in all brands. Little disclaimer, I am not a collector. Matter of fact, after I got these and got home, I had to message her and ask her what collection they're from, what kind of bag it is. I just don't know things like that. I just know what I like, and I don't really care what collection or whatever it is. I learned to always ask what else they have. Do they have anything in the back, and this or that? So I didn't realize this, but when a new collection comes into the Chanel boutique, they have to put every other collection away. So a lot of times they'll have things that, aren't from that season. Well, that's how it was with this. I've already unboxed it, but it is this little, so pretty, this little camera bag. And I believe it is from the 2020, I'll put all the information down below, cruise collection. And it is just the sweetest little Chanel bag. It's unlike anything else I have. What made me fall in love with it immediately is, I don't know if you can see, but it is like a salmon type pink. It's not really like a blue. It's like the perfect shade of lipstick to me, like that salmony, pinky, peach color. It has a little bit of almost like an iridescence to it. And the chain is just beautiful gold. And it is such a practical size. I mean, it's got that much space in there. And then it's got, I don't think I've ever seen a camera bag like this that has this much space. So what really set it all off is when I tried it on, because it is just such a, it's just such a good size. I can wear it over my shoulder just like that, but it's definitely a crossbody. A lot of times I feel like little bags make me look big, and I know I'm not big, but you know what I mean? It's just like one of those things. I feel like this one isn't like that way, and it's just so practical. I know I can get so much in there, and just the color and I haven't taken the sticker off the front yet. And I don't know if this is something that I will use much in the winter, but I don't care. I'll just wait until the spring. The only reason I wouldn't is because of transfer. I would not want to get any color transfer right here, but in the spring and summer, oh my goodness. And it was, as Chanel bags go, it was pretty fair priced, and I just really, I love it so much. It's just so different and just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so when we were in the Chanel boutique, I was talking to the guy. He was so nice, and I don't know what made me think of this, but you know, I've always had a fascination with a real Chanel jacket. I've had so many of the woven jackets like from Zara and Mango, but I've always had a fascination, but I always knew I wanted something that was very practical, very me. I didn't want like a color or weird chains hanging off of it. I just knew if I were to get something, it would be solid black. So I asked the girl, I said, let's just go upstairs to the Chanel ready to wear and just see what they have. And I told myself, okay, if they have something perfect, something all black, something you can wear a lot, because a jacket you can wear a lot, then maybe you'll think about it. And they did. So again, this isn't from it comes in this bag, and it was in the back because it's not from the latest collection, but it is this Chanel jacket. And I love it. I'll show you when I put it on. It's a size 40, which to some people might be big, but you know, I wanted it big. She was telling me how on each jacket, the buttons are different, and you know, all the things, how it has the chain around the bottom to keep it hanging nice and pretty. And when I put it on, I just, oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know what feeling, it just, you know, I'm a texture thing, and I love weight. I love it when you slip it on and it just hugs you and it gives you that comforting feeling. So it has to be like the weight of it. Let me look in the mirror. I haven't tried it on yet since I've been home, but I just thought, what a versatile, lifelong, everyday jacket. And it comes with, you know, the extra buttons and everything, and I am going to wear it. If I want to put this on with sweatpants, or, you know, like right now, I've just got it on with this jumpsuit and these really cool shoes. Like right now, I forgot I even had these shoes on. That's how comfortable they are. Normally, when I have on a new pair of shoes or something, I would know, and I would probably take them off, but they are just amazing. And then here is the jacket. So definitely a splurge, but it is definitely an investment. I can always get my money out of Chanel things, and I think it's just gonna be a forever piece. Okay, and then a couple more little things that I want to show you just because I think they're so special. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen these, but Jenny Bird has come out with sunglasses. I've already put in a request for one more style, but these are the brow, I believe, yes. And this is the two-tone What makes these extra special to me is that they do not hit my cheeks, but yet they are this cool style and they're just gorgeous. So I've got these two-tone, and then look how pretty too. All the details. And then these are the solid black. Just, oh my goodness, these make me happy. These really make me happy. And this ring that she sent me, it's the enamel, it's the only color. I think it is fabulous. I think I had this on in my last Saturday video, but I love it. I just think it's so flattering, and it's on sale. This is part of her new collection. I chose the two-tone, beautiful. I mean, just all of this stuff. And then I have on, you've probably already seen it, one of her cuffs. Jenny's cuffs are gorgeous. They're very, her jewelry is just really good. It is that chic look with a little bit of edge, which I love. That describes us, doesn't it? So thank you guys so much for being here for my Neiman Marcus luxury Chanel haul. I decided to kind of combine these because I need to get back on my routine as soon as I start feeling all the way. And my next video is going to be how to mix these luxury pieces with very affordable pieces, like boots that I found at Walmart that are fabulous. Like those silver and dark cherry color boots are better than, could be no better boots. I mean, I love them, and different things like that. So my next video is going to be mixing the two, and I'm going to style probably about 5 outfits for you. So if that interests you, stay with me, and thank you for being here, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.